Okay, so you heard this. We gotta have some form of activity. There's tons of ways for you to create activity, and each and every type is no more than uh, you considering what you feel like you're capable of doing right now. But I just want to talk to opting in, some form of lean in. I'm just going to talk to two really quickly, so that way you have context on what it means for someone to lean in and what you can do today to make that happen. The first one is going to be an opt-in of some capacity. Back in the day, we could get away with going, here's a checklist, here's a thing. And I'm not saying that those don't work, but I really, if you have the bandwidth, do something more delicious. Do a video series. So here are my top 5. My very first opt-in, which means it's a page that someone puts in their email address and phone number and name, was an audio. And I did nothing more than grab my phone and go to the iPhone, right, portion of this. And I said, here's my voice recorder right here on the app on my phone. I pressed it. I pressed that red button and I started recording. And it was called How to Live Your Best Life Now. There's nothing more exciting than planning your best life. Here are 3 things you need to do in order to make sure you have your best life pulled together. I still believe more than anything that audio works now more than it did before, because everybody has this device and everybody is looking for their way of being able to plug in, like to dial in, and they do it in their car, they do it while they're running, whatever it might be. They can listen anonymously, and it makes it easier for you, makes it easier for them. I recorded right here on my phone and I simply uploaded it and allowed that person to get it after they opted in. Everybody can record an audio in the next. And I started recording. You hear that? It was called How to Live Your Best Life. This sounds amazing. There's nothing more exciting than planning your. So audio is first. Audio is first because I get to cheat. My second, if I had to choose one, would probably be some form of an ebook, something that's multiple pages. And don't think it has to be multiple pages with tons of words. One of my favorite is, which hopefully I'll be able to include an example, top 18 businesses that you can start in the next 24 hours or next 30 days. You can copy this one. It's like 10 or 12 pages, maybe 18 pages. There's a number, there's a description, and there's the title. It is so easy. You can create one, and more importantly, you can create one in less than an hour. Think of something that might be the 18 best ... maybe 18 breast phrases, 18 best pumps. Did I just say breast? This is happening. 18 best titles for your blog, 18 best questions to ask your doctor at your next appointment. I could go on and on this, but you could absolutely do this and have this done in the next 24 hours. My second way of leaning in is creating some form of an event. Now here, somewhere deep in the threads inside of our community, we believe wholeheartedly on gathering people. If you are not part of DTDTU, I highly encourage you to consider what it could possibly do in terms of speeding up your progress. Because I could tell you that, hey, gather people into an event, a retreat, a webinar, a masterclass, but it's so much easier when you just use our templates and all of the things that we've lined out. I believe there's even an entire course there on how to create an amazing event that'll make you $11,000 in 30 days. This is gathering people is how we've built this entire DTDT world. We've done it for free. We've done it paid. We've done it online and offline. And all I'm going to say is that it's a lot easier to get to this low ticket offer and this high ticket offer if you get them to lean in. Now, I'm going to cheat really quickly before we end. We here at DTD, we treat experiences as our lean in. We really don't do opt-ins and things like that as much. Why? Because we just believe wholeheartedly that if we can get them to lean into that free experience or complimentary, as what I should have used, or a low cost, like $100, $197, and they get to experience and understand why people are spending $10, $20, $30, $40, $50,000 with our company confidently, because we have given them a taste of our best selves. And we can't communicate our best selves through a a checklist or through an ebook or something like that. We communicate our best selves through an experience. So either you're going to spend the next 24 hours figuring out how to create an audio file as an opt-in that you give to the person for giving you their information so that you can email them, or you're going to create a gathering. One or the other, both of them will be amazing. So there you have it. So we're deep in this money series. If you have any questions, let us know. If you're thinking of a certain type of a gathering, let us know. If you've tried them in the past, let me know what hasn't worked. What you're thinking of could be what could be next. We have produced probably more than 300 or 400 of these things. It's kind of wild even for me to think. Online and offline, I think that number is probably just online. Maybe just online itself. It's got to be. If I can do it, you can do it. The goal here is that you choose one so that you have an effective, consistent, not changing method of getting people to lean into you over the next 90 days so that you can go ahead and make a new dollar.